blessed and asked to be a host for you. So thank you very much for coming to our school.
I always just try to put myself in that moment of time and just reflect on what some of the elements or what they might have gone through, and just try to understand that, and it's just surreal, and learned a lot about myself, a lot about my teammates. It's just been a wonderful ride.
I think the biggest thing I learned from this experience was to not give up when things get tough. I had a lot of days where just mentally I felt like I couldn't go anymore. My body was tired. I just felt like I couldn't pedal anymore. But I knew that I had to keep doing it because my team was doing it. I didn't want to let them down. And I also didn't want to let my ancestors down because I knew they were tired. I knew they were weak. They had so much less than we did. And they didn't have anybody but each other. And out there it felt like, we didn't have anybody but each other as well.
I guess one thing I can take from this is just the experience. I know when we first got selected, a lot of alumni would come up and congratulate us, and at the time I didn't know what they was talking about. They would express, hey, this will change your life, or when you go here, you'll get to experience this. And now that we're at that end of the journey, I can reflect and say, man, I understand what they was talking about now. It's a life-changing event. It'll humble you as a person, make you a leadership, and we made friends.
It's taught me patience. It's taught me to take compliments, to all the support that y'all give me. I love y'all to death because I probably could not have made it without you all. And I appreciate you standing in front of me, beside me, behind me, and I'm honored to be a part of this team and to be a part of the past, the present, and the future. And I've gained some daughters that I didn't have. I gained some sons and some friends. I love y'all to death.
I think the biggest thing for me is the language. Just like listening to everybody speak it was really powerful. And my mom is one of our last speakers, and I just feel really kind of awful that I don't know it. And so for me going forward, that's my life goal now, is just to learn the language, because it felt really good to hear everybody speak and to hear Micah and Marie talk to each other, and we all should be speaking it to one another. That's what I took from it.
It's really hard to put into words everything that we've learned on this experience. We stopped at a school one day and a little boy asked us, he said, "What are Cherokees?" So I think that's a good question. And I think it's sad that people don't know who we are and they don't know we're still here. So I think an important part of this ride that we can take away is that we need to go educate people and tell them who we are, what the Trail Tours was, and we can do prevent something like this from happening again.